Hello folks, so in this video I'm going to show you how to fold the Decathlon raincoat, the top and the bottom, the pants. So let's get started. So the top, once you open it up, you'll actually see that this is the head, right? So you have two pockets. The pocket, one of the pockets is basically the thing that you'll use to actually stuff up the whole thing and then use it as a bag. So, and basically you have to fold it and put it inside one of the pockets. So how do you know which pocket? It's hard, but there is one indication. There is one thread around. So let me look for the thread and show you that thread. I think it's the left one. If you want, you can remember that once you find it. Oh no, it's the right one. From the front, like if you wear it, it's your right hand one. So here you can actually see a thread over here. So it's a thread that you can actually use to carry the bag. This is the bag that will come up once you fold it and put it all, stuff it in. So you will find this thread. This is to hang or hold and whatnot. So this thread, this thing should be available in one of the pockets, unless you cut it off and or this got torn or your raincoat doesn't have this. So find this and you have found the bag and remove, like now get the pocket out, the inside of the pocket out, and start. So this is the inside of the pocket. Now when it comes out, you can actually see that it's like a proper bag. Right now you just have to push this whole thing inside this, and you can actually see the Velcro over here and the Velcro over here. Once this is done, you can actually just put the Velcros. Interestingly, this Velcro, once it is inside, this Velcro is used for closing your pocket and also as a double feature for also closing the bag, right? And interestingly, this one does not have any marking over here to say that this is a raincoat top. The pant actually does have it. Anyways, now how do you fold this? So I usually follow a procedure, though you can actually simply stuff it all in, and it will go in. It's a pretty big bag, but I actually try to do it in a methodical way. So let me show it to you. So here I basically keep, so this is the right hand, right arm pocket that I have pulled the inside out. And you can actually see the outside has gone in now, and now we need to actually put it all in. So we have the arm and we have the head, the hoodie and the whole thing, right? So what I do is basically I start closing the arm usually first, right? And then I start folding it up. So let me actually use the front cam now. And so basically you take the arm and you start closing it up towards the bag. So this is the bag that is going to hold the whole thing, right? So towards the bag, start basically towards the hoodie, right? Just folding it up like this, right? Next, what you can actually do is start folding up your hoodie, maybe, right? Some method, you can follow some method, like basically you could have actually closed the hoodie just like that, just from the top, just push it down towards the chest, right? So that's it. This material is very, very flexible, so it's okay if you just mess it up and not mess it up, more like if you fold it too much and all that. And now I have started to actually, now this is the folded arm, and I have also pushed the hoodie, and now I can start. So this is the bag. Now I can start to actually do this, right? This is the bag, and I'm gonna just slightly fold this up. Basically the two arms from sides are coming together, and now I can just like do this, right? And I can start pushing it inside now, right? So you can actually see I can do this much and now push it in, and I can actually start closing this in also. This is the bag. I need to push this in, and this is the remaining. So I'm just going to try to fold this part alone from bottom, and that's it. So now you have this. I just need to push this in like this. I think this should work out. So this is what I have. So this is the bag, the opening, and if I just push this in, I think I should be good to go. I think this is the most cleanest way I've done it. Before and all, I never did it so clean. As you can see that you still have a lot of space in the bag, right? You still have a lot of space. The bag is pretty big. So even if you mess up and like don't fold properly and whatnot, you can easily just stuff it in, right? So I have wanted to make this video for a long time now. I finally got an opportunity. I mean, I keep wanting to do it, and then I'm like, okay, I need to actually just keep this in and go do something else and whatnot. And then I keep opening it up and then closing it up without taking a video. So this time, I mean, I could have simply opened it up once just for the video and then closed it up, like folded it and closed it up. Anyways, so it's still a very big bag. As you can see, there's a lot of free space, quite some free space over here. And this is the bag, and like there is some free space here also. If you want, you can actually just press this around and make it more flat, right? So that's it. So it's pretty compact. It's a very good, raincoat. It's good enough, and you can just carry it like this. It's costly though. It's pretty expensive, and you can use this while hiking, trekking, while you're walking around, but you can't use this while you're actually traveling in a vehicle, say something like a motorcycle, because the motorcycle goes at a speed, and rain hits, and like rain is actually hitting you, and when you're going in a speed, rain will also come in one direction, and it will basically hit you in a higher speed than compared to, say, if you're walking around. And at that speed, when the rain hits, it will penetrate through this material, because this material cannot take in that speed of water. But if it's just as you are just walking around and the rain is just falling on this, raindrops are falling on this, then it can push it off. It won't get penetrated if you're just walking around. But if water hits this material at a high speed, then it will penetrate, I think. At least that's what I was told. So you can use this for just walking around in city or wherever in under the rain, or for hiking, trekking and all. But not in a motorcycle, while you're not while you're driving a motorcycle, for which you'll have to get a different kind of raincoat and bottom, which has a different material, probably a stronger material, which can actually ensure that the rainwater, the droplets don't penetrate through, even if it comes at a very high speed. Okay, so this is the bottom of the raincoat. This has some side zips. Ensure that they are closed if you're going to start folding it. So this is, I think, to basically fold it up so that if there is water below your knee, then you can use it. So I actually got, I think, medium size in both of them. So there are different sizes, so you can find out different sizes. So it's not like free size. Anyways, so now how do you find out which is the bag to actually fold this into? You will most probably find one of the pockets saying Kekua. So this is the Kekua brand. Actually, there's only one pocket. There's no other pocket on that side. There's only one pocket. From inside, if you see, you won't understand that this is the bag, but this is the bag. There is no other pocket. This is just the only pocket. And you will actually notice Kekua being written over here, and D being written over here. I think this is to say Domios, DOMYOS. And the other thing is, if you open it up, you will find the thread like the one we found in the raincoat. So you will find a thread which you can use to hang, and this is a pretty big thread. And the other interesting thing is, if you pull out the inside out, you'll notice that it will say Decathlon, Kekua, Overpant, right, and M size for rain and water. So this is something that is there for the pant but not for the raincoat. Okay, so let's get started on how to fold this. Now the inside of this pocket is now out, and it also has some small compartment over here in case you want to use it. I think this compartment can be used even when it's inside, so of course. But anyways, so yeah, you can use this small compartment if you want. And now let's get started on how to fold this. I'm gonna actually take this and fold this into two, like into half. So if it's like this, I'm gonna fold this into like this, right? From the side which doesn't have the pocket or which doesn't have the bag, this is the bag. So or this side, like both ways. Like if you do this also is fine, or if you do this, it's gonna end up in the same thing. Basically, the bag is gonna come. You do this or you do this. The final thing is actually the same. You do this then, or even if you do from behind and whatnot. Like any way you do, you will end up noticing that the bag is on there, close by, and finally, so ensure that the zips are closed. Finally, what I do is basically I start folding from the bottom this time. So bottom towards the bag. So the bag is here. This is the bottom, the leg, the foot part. This is the hip part. So from the foot part to the hip part, just keep folding it, right? And once you fold enough and come close to the bag, so I've come close to the bag. I think now the idea is you start putting this inside, right? So so the other thing is the hip part till the bag, the bag in which you're going to put it, till here, fold it. The foot from the foot till here, and then hip part from the hip till here you fold it. And then now what you can do is basically just start pushing this in, right? You can start pushing this in. So let me use my thumb and stuff it in, right? I think again in this case I did it really well. Previously I have not done it so well. Anyways, though I folded it and whatnot, but then I had to open it up and this. So I pushed it all into the bag, and this is also a pretty big bag. You can actually see that there's a lot of space here, now. So this has the Velcro for the pocket that can be used for the pocket when you open it up, and that can be used for the bag or the pocket sized bag, which you can close like this. So you can use the Velcro to close up this folding, right? So now you have your, oops, I didn't close it properly. There are some inconsistencies here. So you put the Velcro and now you have the bag. In case this is too bulky, you can, because you stuffed it all in a very crazy manner, which you can do too, and it will still work because it's a very big bag. In this case I folded it up, right? So it was all like concentrated over here. Most of the mass was concentrated over here, so I can just use my fingers and press it around and make it even and make it flat, and now it's pretty neat. And that's all. It's pretty compact, and you can put it all together inside your bag, and you can just move on. So yeah, that's all I had for this video, showing you how to actually fold the Decathlon raincoat and the Overpant. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Peace.